What's up, people? I'm Jessica Ross.
And I'm Emma Lukey.
And we're White Wine and Moonshine. Get ready for absolute chaos.
We both love giving advice, but we've realized that we have very different styles. Mine is pretty good.
But mine is even better, even though most people say it's not.
On every episode, we'll be covering everyday life and issues and giving our advice and thoughts on them.
From our own unique perspectives.
Don't worry, we're not going to be talking about alcohol. It's just that our advice is as different as white wine and moonshine.
But you know, we also could talk about that.
Jessica.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. It's been a while, but I feel like we just gotta get used to that fact because life is busy these days, you know?
Yeah. Unfortunately, although we try, we don't really have a solid upload schedule.
Yeah, life, it just happens like that. Plus, you know, Jessoween and December is coming up. So,
do you maybe want to give some explanation? Or like some context
right.
there?
Yeah, some people aren't involved in this. So, like, because, you know, life is kind of sucky right now, I was like, we should do an entire month of Halloween. So we did, like, Halloween activities.
Mm-hmm.
We made, like, candy apples. We did, like, photo shoots. I got my nails done. ASMR. So I thought it would be fun to do that for Christmas, also known as December.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that sounds cooler than
Jessmas?
Ew, I don't like that.
I came up with December.
Yeah,
Just saying.
it sounds good. So we're
wanna
gonna
take
do
credit
that
for
for Christmas. I hope everyone is interested in doing that when December rolls around. Like, let me know if you want in on some of these. I'll send you the calendar. It's not done yet, but I'm planning it now because I started planning Halloween in August.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's why there were so many good activities.
I know, right? Anyway.
Let's get into this episode. This time, our podcast theme is asking people out and rejection, because we actually got quite a few questions about that.
Yeah.
And then we also have 2 special questions at the end, because we have been gone for so long.
Yes, we're making up for it. With these 2, you get 2 instead of 1.
All right. So, our first question, Jess, would you like to read it or should I?
Go for it.
All right. Our first question is, how do you ask someone out without it being awkward?
Because that happens a lot.
Would you like to start, Jess?
Okay, well, I feel like there's no way to be, like, 100%, like, confident.
Right.
Like, yo, let's go out with me.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I feel like it is gonna be semi-awkward. But I feel like if you're comfortable around them, like, you should definitely be comfortable around them, I think. Then it can be less, like, the tension is a bit less, because, like, you know them, you know? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
And, yeah, I feel like just asking out a stranger, that would be
very
straight awkward. So, I mean, like, sometimes things happen like that. You meet someone, an unknown stranger, and that just happens. But I feel like it wouldn't be awkward because that's, like, a special moment.
When you're just asking out a stranger?
No, when it's, like, that special
stranger.
I
see.
Not just, like, a rando stranger. It's you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. That's what you're saying.
What do you got?
Well, I think when you're asking someone out, it depends on, like, what kind of person you are and how you want to do it. Like, you want to ask someone out in a way that's genuine to you, because if you're asking them out, like, really, like, you're trying to do some big gesture and it's, like, not how you would normally be, like, that might seem awkward. So I would say, like, if...
Are you speaking from experience?
No! No, I'm not.
Yeah, sure.
No. Like, so if, like, whatever you want, that's how you should do it. Like, if you just want it to be, like, a simple question where you just ask them, or if you do want to do more of a big gesture, just do what's right for you, and I think that also helps with it. usually it's better to ask them out one-on-one. Like, I know that you might feel more confident if you have friends around, but that can tend to make the other person feel uncomfortable, and that's not really what you're going for.
True.
And Jess, you were also saying that you don't think that you should have your friends, like, ask that person
Yeah,
out.
that's so junior high, you know?
That's
just be
true.
like, oh, hey, can you ask out this person I like? And it's just like, that takes away the whole thing. If you're too afraid to talk to them about that, then it's probably not gonna work out.
It's
you know what
true.
I'm saying? But, so don't do that.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
And then after you've asked them out, and let's say that they say, yeah, good for you, then make sure that you continue to show interest afterwards. Sometimes, people get shy and then they don't really talk about it, but then that can cause things to fizzle out, and that can be kind of awkward. So, like, get to know them better, or, like, make plans to hang out, like, continue this thing.
Hey, you know what I hate so bad?
What?
When two people are like, yeah, I like you, oh, I like you too, and you're like, oh, fuck yeah, you know? Like, it's so exciting. And then they're just like, you don't really talk about that part. You just kind of like, don't do anything about it. I'm like, come on, get to it, chop, where's the good stuff?
You talking to anyone in particular?
No, I'm not thinking of anyone. Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking about. Get on it.
Oh my gosh.
Stop taking your time. Gosh.
Well, there we go. So, shall we move on to the next question?
Sure.
All right.
Okay. This guy asked me out and I don't like him. I don't know what to say to let him down easy. What should I say? Ooh. Rejecting people. It's always fun times, you know?
Jess is an expert.
I've done it before once.
You have.
I feel like, wow.
That's what I'm saying. You're an expert.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't end very well, but like...
It happened.
I think I rejected pretty nice. They just didn't take the rejection very well.
Yeah. That's a them problem.
Yep, not me. It was not my fault.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say, like, it's important to be considerate of their feelings. So, like, be upfront with them. Say what you're wanting to say. Like, you know, talk to them like they're your friend, because they hopefully are. Hopefully you're not being asked out by a stranger.
That would be
if you are being asked out by some rando, like, you don't owe them anything. You can be like,
I'm just like,
no,
blush, be like,
what the frick?
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that, like, if it is, like, a friend, be like, I'm, like, really flattered. I really appreciate that you had, like, the guts to tell me.
Yeah.
But I just feel like we've got a friend vibe going, or, like, I don't know what's stopping you. There are many reasons, you know, like, you're not allowed to date, or, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I feel like you always just gotta be like, thank you for, like, telling me. Don't just be like, unasked, goodbye.
Yeah.
You know, because imagine if somebody else did that to you.
Exactly.
I would be heartbroken.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I would say, like, also, like, if you're still wanting to be their friend, like, put that out there. You know, like, because they might not want to ask, but they do still want to be your friend if it doesn't work out. So, like, just put that out there, like, yeah, I do still want to be your friend.
And when you do see them again, try not to be, like, too, I mean, it's hard not to be not awkward. Just, like...
But, like, they're your friend.
Yeah.
And you've been friends.
So continue to be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other important thing is to know how you feel, and don't let them, like, try to change your opinions.
Yeah, that's bad.
Because sometimes when you're trying to reject someone, they're trying to, like, guilt you or something. And when that happens, that's on them entirely. You don't owe them a relationship or liking them. And so in that case, you can just be like, whoa, this is not cool of you to do.
Uncool, man.
Uncool, dude. So, like, in that case, you can just remove yourself from the situation. You don't owe them anything at that point.
Like, sorry, it's bedtime. I ran out of screen time. I don't know.
I decide that I don't really like you as a person.
Gotta go read some books.
Yeah. Your boundaries are important. Just remember that. They also just might need some time or space after that, because, it's rejection, and they gotta just kind of
Cry.
I was gonna say get through that, but yeah, crying might be part of that. So just give them what they need, and hopefully, you'll recover as friends. Yeah.
I feel like it's worked out like that.
Yeah.
I've had that.
Mhm.
You just have your one relationship. But I've had that. It's worked out great.
Yes.
So.
Exactly. Well, we have another question about rejection, but it's coming from the other side. This question is asking, how can you deal with rejection?
Sad, sad.
Sad? Would you like to go ahead?
I would say number one thing is, if you get rejected, first of all, I think there's like the stages,
Mhm.
stages of rejection. I don't exactly have them like perfectly planned out or anything,
Right.
like in the 5 stages of grief or whatever.
Mhm.
But like, I think the first one is, you mope for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You have some ice cream, you watch some gross Netflix show, I don't know. But then, once you've pulled your little soggy self out of bed, you make plans with some friends, you chat with them and be like, oh, worst thing just happened to me. But then you like go do something, like go to like the Hexagon Game Cafe or something and play a game.
Yeah.
There's many games there, card games, board games. I'm just like,
The Hexagon Cafe is really lovely.
I know, right? It's really good. If you've ever been there, it's like a board game cafe. You can like play cards and like do stuff with your friends, and there's like good food there.
They have
too.
really good snacks and drinks.
There's sandwiches.
Oh.
Have you had their grilled cheese sandwich?
No, and I haven't been there in like years.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Anyway, hit me up if you want to go, because I would really like to go back. It's been a while. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes.
Dealing with rejection.
Yes, so you're hanging out with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's when you can start moving past the rejection and like forward into something new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I think it gets like better after that. Once you busy yourself with like other things, you forget about it, and then you move on to someone else, and then you tell me all about it.
Oh my gosh. That's Jessica's favorite stage.
Anyway, what do you think?
Yeah, I think I wrote pretty similar, but I didn't have the stages. That's pretty good.
Smart. Big brains.
Big brains. I have never heard you say big brains before.
Really?
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you.
It's probably because of your big brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to, it's good to take some time for yourself to just kind of work through your emotions and everything. Rejection is upsetting, so it's okay to step back for a little while. Just remember that it happens to us all, and it's going to be okay. I think definitely, spending time with friends and doing things you enjoy is important.
Mm-hmm.
And also, do remain considerate of the other person's feelings.
Yeah, don't hate on them.
Yeah.
Like, be like, what the heck, dude? You don't want to go out with this package here, you know?
Yes.
Also, would recommend for an activity of, like, crying or, like, getting over your crying is a nice car ride. Ooh. Just vibes right there. You get a good playlist going, and you're just, like, crying while driving.
That doesn't sound safe.
What do you mean it's fine? I've done that. What I'm saying is, you go on the Henday, because you just drive in circles, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to think about where you're going. You just drive straight, well, it turns, but you know what I'm saying? And you can, like, cry, or you can, like, play something else. You can be, like, angry. You can listen to, like, a, you know? Like, Or you can just listen to, like, a happy playlist, try to make yourself feel better, you know? I feel like there's just so many variables, and car rides are great. I'll pick you up if you want to go for, like, a car ride.
Well, you also just really enjoy driving.
I do love
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta do something that you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. And if you enjoy car rides, then that's a pretty good tip.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Okay. So, let's move on to our last question. Jess, would you like to read this? I want to say, I don't know if this is real or a joke. but we're still gonna answer it.
I love it.
We want to, try and help you guys as much as we can.
This is
Just because of the way it was asked, I'm not quite sure.
I'm putting on my storytelling voice.
Okay,
Miss
storyteller Jessica.
Miss Anglot here. Ew. I hope Miss Anglot doesn't listen to this somehow.
That'd be kind of cool if she did, though.
Yeah, but then she would hear me hating on her.
You never said you were hating on her until just now.
Well, I just did. I said I'm putting on my inner Miss Anglot. You.
Okay, well now you're doing it more.
Anyway, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I've liked this guy for a while now, but I haven't told anyone because I'm too nervous he will find out. ... But now my friend is saying she is talking to him and that she might start going out with him. I really don't like this thought, but I don't want to tell my friend because she might think I started liking him because she is talking to him. What do I do? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Upside down, question mark, upside down, question mark. OMG, such a real dilemma. Please help me, wham gods.
See, that last part is why I'm not sure if it's real.
But I like it.
But it's also just a good question to answer. You know?
Yeah. I know.
Heckin'. Okay,
Go for it.
I gotta stop
Did
saying...
you say heckin'?
Heckin', I did.
Oh, man.
Well, it's a thing that I say when it's like, heckin', yeah. I gotta stop talking.
That's
okay.
weird.
Yeah, I know. Okay, moving on. So, I would say that you should tell your friend, let her know that you have liked him for a while, but you didn't want to tell anyone. Like, honesty is the best policy, especially if it's with your friend and someone you're close with.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to not let some guy come in between of you two.
Hoes before bros.
Because of miscommunication. Like, your friend, it sounds like she doesn't know. And so, like, the situation might change entirely if she knows all the details. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, the two of you can talk it out and figure it out. If a guy is able to come in between you, maybe that's not a good friendship anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say more likely it's just that your friend doesn't realize, and so once you tell her, then you two can figure it out. Yeah.
I like that. I do. The hoes before bros, you know.
Hoes before bros.
I feel like it's actually supposed to be that way, like bros before hoes.
Yeah, it is.
But people, I'm like, you're my hoe, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like
there's a lot of different ones, because there's hoes before bros. There's sisters before misters. In Parks and Rec, Leslie says uteruses before deuteruses.
Anyway, the point is friends before
guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, could be like,
or yeah, it doesn't have to be a guy.
Friends before
lovers.
Interests.
No, not lovers. Well, I mean maybe, but
anyway, whatever. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Know what you're saying.
I would definitely for sure say that person should not get in the friendship unless, the friendship is not good anyway. But I feel like if you're really friends, your friend won't say, "Hey, you're just liking him because I'm talking to him." Mm-hmm. Like, if you say, "Listen, this is the truth. Yeah. I've liked him for before," she should trust your word, you know?
Yeah. Because trust is important in a relationship, in any.
Yeah, exactly. Not even romantic ones, just regular ones.
That's right.
I never lied, Emma.
But when you do, I can hear it in your voice.
That's true. When we play Among Us. Oh my man, that was so bad.
But you never lie about, like, important stuff.
True.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, it's not like you ever lie, because I can hear it so easily.
Okay, whatever. My voice goes, like, up.
Yeah, like, I'll be like, Jessica, did you do this? And she'll be like, no.
I don't know why I can't make my voice be like, no. Even trying, my voice goes up again.
So good.
We tried.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So now, we're moving on to our bonus questions. So, one of our questions was, date or pass Noah Beck?
I didn't even know who Noah Beck was, so I had to look him up 5 minutes prior to making this.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that he was Dixie?
I think so. Yeah,
No, he looks really old, so it must be Dixie.
Yeah.
Dixie's boyfriend.
She looked up the picture and immediately she was like, pass.
Yeah. He's not my type at all.
Yeah.
He's just No, his face is kind of weirdly shaped. His hair's all right. You love
the hair.
I do love the hair. But his face is just kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I am also pass, but for slightly different reasons. I mean, also, I don't find him attractive. But, like, before I even knew his name, I saw one of his TikToks where he, like, I don't know if you guys know of this, but he's like, he asks someone a question, and then they give him the answer, and then he says, like, what? And then, like, he'll be like, whatever, or, like, when? And then they'll try and talk, and he'll be like, did I ask? And it's like...
But then he does that funny laugh.
Oh, yeah, and then he'll do, like, ugh.
No, does he go, like, hee, or something
Oh,
like
yeah,
that?
he does go like that. And it's like, he just looks like a dick. Like, he really does.
Ooh,
I said it.
snap, crackle, pop.
Oh my gosh, I like that.
You do? Because I think it's like the
Yeah.
thing from Rice Krispies.
Yeah, I like that. Snap, crackle, pop. It's like, oh, snap, but then you just add a fun little
The
flavor.
crackle pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not like him. I think that, at least in those TikToks, he looks like an absolute douche. So, I'm good, thanks.
Watch us get canceled for
For
saying
not
pass.
liking Noah Beck.
Now, say a name like Tom Holland. Now we're talking. Yes. So many other people you could have said, like, pass or... What is it? Smash or pass?
No, it's date or pass.
Oops. Whatever, date or pass. You should give me more because I kind of want to do these now.
We could do an episode where it's just date or pass, and we give our reasons.
That would be funny. I'm kind of down for that. Anyway, send them in, people.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have our last question. And Jess, I think that you are the best for this.
Okay. I'm so good. Okay. Oh, this question.
Yeah, that question.
That's why I'm the best.
Yes.
Okay. What is the best way to get someone drunk AF? Jessica's perspective here. Once upon a time, in grade 9. No, 8? No. I don't know.
I think it was 9.
I wasn't 9. I may have, quote unquote, spiked some drinks
Oh my God.
for a butterbeer recipe for our Harry Potter movie marathon, and everyone got really mad at me. We put like nothing in. My mom even supplied me with the alcohol, but because it was a special ingredient, nobody knew what was in there. They all freaked out at me. So I would say, maybe don't do that unless you want to lose all of your friends. Because I put in nothing and they got all mad. If I had put in a lot and gotten them super drunk, I would be like excommunicated from
The church.
from the cult of
Your
Jessica's friends. Yes.
Are your friends a cult?
No.
I don't remember being initiated. Is that yet to come? Or has it already happened and I just haven't realized
That's
it?
right. Anyway. That is illegal. It is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, why do I not? I feel like, it's common sense that it would be illegal, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not, I don't have to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that
that's
shouldn't-
kind of
not
just
right.
that's just kind of a basic thing that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I do not do that many illegal things. And when I do when I do illegal things, they do not hurt anyone else, hopefully. Like, for example, like, if you go, like, skinny dipping, you're not hurting anyone, but it's still illegal.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? Not that I do that. Anyway. So I feel like that could kind of, like, hurt some people.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to, like, accidentally, like, do something bad.
Yeah.
Get them drunk. Or, like, give them alcohol poisoning. Or, like, they don't know they're drunk and they go driving.
Oh, that's
that would
true.
end bad, you know?
Yeah.
So, think about the risks before spiking the drinks.
Yeah, I wrote, like, pretty similar to that. I don't really have any experience with getting people drunk. I have tried, like, little bits of alcohol. I don't like it. I think it's gross. I much prefer, like, okay, I'm just gonna say real quick. IKEA. Their fruit water
Oh
is
my
so
God.
delicious, and the pear is, like, my favorite thing ever. Like, I would much rather get, like, a bunch of IKEA pear fruit water rather than, like, any kind of alcohol.
You haven't tried Midori, though. That stuff's good.
Okay.
It's melon flavored.
But then I could just have, like, a Malona, which is an ice cream bar that is so delicious, by the way.
Never heard of it.
We'll have to get some. You might like them. Anywho,
Yeah.
the advice. So, yeah, it's, like, you should not spike people's drinks. Jessica did just a tiny bit, like she said, and I think that you probably wouldn't do it again.
No.
But yeah, like, don't do that because, I mean, for one thing, you don't know how they'll respond to too much alcohol. You could
That
give
might be
them
like Luke.
Oh my gosh. So that would be a
Oh,
good
man.
story time. They like alcohol poisoning, like Jess said, it's a real thing and you don't want to give it to them. It's also just like kind of like if you're trying to get someone really drunk on purpose without them knowing, that's like gross and also rude, like because people can get taken advantage of when they're drunk, and that is not responsible of you to potentially put them in danger.
That is wrongo.
Don't do it. If they are okay with getting super drunk, then just like make sure that people are staying with them and you are making sure that they are staying safe and okay. I searched it up, and so it seems like alcohol poisoning for males would be
Wow.
well, I wanted just like so people are aware. I am not condoning getting super drunk because we are underage and that is not safe. But just so that you have the information, 5+ drinks in 2 hours. So please don't go over like 4 or 5 drinks. And for females, it's around 4+ in 2 hours. Keep in mind, though, that these are statistics for adults, and we are still underage. Our brains don't stop developing until we're 21, and, yeah, so please don't underage drink. Please don't try and get yourself drunk. If you are gonna get super drunk, do it at home where you're safe and you're not driving anywhere, and do it with people you trust. But just, like, don't, but if you're gonna, here's the information. Just because, like, it's easy enough for us to say don't, but people might still, so at least they have the information.
True. I mean, I don't condone underage drinking.
No,
Because,
me neither.
I mean, like, you experiment. You don't want to, like, go to a club and experiment.
No,
and
don't
then
do that.
it ends bad. You want to try a little bit in the comfort of your home.
Yeah.
But
If you're gonna
yeah.
try it for the first time, definitely in the comfort of your own home
Yes.
is the best place to do it.
But I would recommend do not drink wine because it's gross. Beer is also gross.
I've heard that, like, coolers are kind of what you start on, or just
Cooler,
something
yeah.
like that.
Because
But,
there's barely any alcohol and they're really sweet.
yeah.
Vodka lemonade is good.
All right.
Yeah. And then Midori's good too. But I would, don't try like whiskey or rum. That stuff, you want to like burn your throat, go for it.
That
if you're
smell
cold,
burns my
go for
nostrils.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, if you're gonna get someone super drunk, make sure they're okay with it, make sure they're staying safe, don't give them alcohol poisoning, preferably don't get super drunk, but if you're gonna, just keep those things in mind.
Love how we went on like a 10-minute rant on that.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Well, I mean, most of our listeners are probably around our age, and we're underage, so.
Yeah. True.
So you gotta have the facts and such. Yeah. There we
Well,
go.
That is that, ladies and gentlemen.
So send in your questions, or, keep just sending your general questions.
Yeah, we do not have a topic at the moment, but when we do get one, we'll put it on our story, and you can, like,
Yeah.
go and fill out the formy.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
All right.
we'll see you next time.
Love you all!
Goodbye!
Bye-bye!
Thank you for listening to White Wine and Moonshine.
We hope you loved it, and if you didn't, you stink.
They don't stink, Jessica.
Sure.
We love giving advice.
And we wouldn't be able to do it without you guys, obviously. If you have any questions or problems you'd like answers or advice to, we have a Google form you can use to send anonymous questions.
You can also email us at whitewineandmoonshine@gmail.com. The link to the form is in our Instagram bio and in the description of our YouTube videos.
We'd love to answer your questions in the next epi.
Thanks for listening.
See you soon!